Hey, YouTube subscribers, how y'all doing tonight? It's your boy MG5 back again with another video. And hey, we gonna stay in the fight game, but we will not be talking about boxing tonight. Hey, this weekend it's a huge pay-per-view. UFC, MMA. So hey, that's what we're gonna be talking about. UFC 285, the return of Jon Bones Jones, making his heavyweight debut, fighting for the vacant heavyweight championship. This is lit right here, and I can't wait. You know what I mean? A lot of people call him the GOAT, and it's been a minute, and I can't wait to see him perform. You know what I mean? I'm a big fight fan, and UFC needs him. UFC needs him right now. And hey, he's gonna be taking on a gamed opponent, Serial Gone. Hey, Serial Gone. Whoo. Hey, it's lit, y'all. It's lit. And hey, even the co-main event is an underrated fight. You know what I mean? We have 2 title bouts, so hey, I really can't wait. And I think all the fights on the main card are gonna be some cool high action fights, and I see finishes, y'all. I see finishes. I don't really think any of these fights are gonna go to decision. So hey, y'all already know I'ma give my thoughts on it, break it down, and give my final fight prediction. So let's go, man. UFC 285. Jon Bones Jones, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. But anyways, to kick things off, we have a middleweight bout. This is the opening bout on the main card. We have the debut of, a UFC pay-per-view, Bo Nickel versus Jamie Pickett. This is a cool little fight right here. Bo Nickel is the real deal. We all know a high elite level wrestler, you know what I mean, especially in college and everything else. And the dude got hands, yo. The dude got hands, and he got power. He's scary, man. I seen him on the Contender Series with, Dana White and stuff like that. So the dude is real. But he is fighting a gamed opponent, Jamie Pickett, who's actually put together a couple good fights. And, this is a very interesting fight. You know what I mean? A very interesting fight. That boy, Jamie Pickett, he has 5 first-round finishes, you know what I mean? And he be going for the knockout. So I think both of these guys, and that's what Pickett said. He wants to knock him out. So, hey, he wants to shock the world and knock out Bo Nickel. But I don't know, man. Bo Nickel's a real tough deal. This is going to be a dope fight, man. But honestly, I think Bo Nickel will finish him. I think Bo Nickel, the energy of the crowd will get to him, and he will come out throwing hands at first, but then I think he will go to the wrestling, and I think Bo Nickel will actually drop him with like a left hook and a straight. You know what I mean? I can see a hook or a straight. You know what I mean? And I think he'll go for the submission. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll go for the submission, and I think he'll finish Jamie Pickett in the first round. So I got Bo Nickel with a first-round submission. Hey, and he's going to get the crowd jumping. Now, moving on to the second fight, it's a lightweight bout. We have Matisse Gamrot versus Jalen Turner. And, hey, if I mispronounce these guys' name, hey, please, y'all, stay with me. I do apologize on that. Some of these foreign guys have some tough names, y'all. But this fight right here, I think it's going to be an interesting fight. The favorite is Matisse Gamrot, of course. But I do think Jalen Turner is very gamed, and he is peaking at the right time. And actually he's not that much favorite. Not by that much. But honestly, I'm gonna go with Jalen Turner. I'm gonna go with the underdog in this one. I think Turner will get the second round TKO victory. I just think, he's gamed, and right now he's clicking at the right moment. He's putting everything together, and hey, he's representing the IE, and it means Southern California. So shout out to that boy. I'm gonna be rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? Cali boys, you know what I mean? Let's go, man. Let's go. But yeah, I think Jalen Turner, I just think all around, I think he's ready for this moment, and he will put his name out there. And Gamrot is real, y'all. Gamrot is real, but I'm going to go with the underdog. I'm going to go with Turner. Now, moving on to the third bout, we have a welterweight bout. Jeff Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Hey, that boy Shavkat, man, that boy is real, y'all. That boy is real. 16-0, all finishes. You know what I mean? I don't think he's ever made it out the second round or something like that. I think it's that. Yeah, I think he ain't ever make it out the second round. Yeah, that boy is real, man. That boy is real. 8 by knockout, 8 by submission. But he's taking on Jeff Neal. And I think Jeff Neal's put together some great performances. And he's coming into his own right now. So I think this is going to be a great fight. It's going to be very interesting. You know, if Shavkat can keep Neal on the ground, then I think Shavkat will probably finish him early. But if Jeff Neal can stay up with his high energy and his high intensity, and he is very strong, you know what I mean? The dude is real. You know, Jeff Neal is real, and he was looking great his last fight. So, you know, I think he can make this a dogfight, and if he can catch Shavkat, he might finish him. But I think I'm going to go with, it's going to be a war, y'all. This one right here is going to be a war and could be fight of the night. Nah, I don't know about that. The main event might get that one, but I'm going to go with Shavkat with the third round finish, and I think he'll finish Jeff Neal by submission, you know, probably by a choke, and I'm going to go with a third round. You know, I think it's going to be a war, though. It's going to be a war. Now, moving on to the co-main event, Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso. You know, the odds heavily favor the champ, you know what I mean? And I don't blame them. You know, the champ has looked very dominant. She is very dominant. I don't know that last fight, though, with that. You know, that last fight was very close, but she is very dominant, though. You got to give it to Valentina. And, but, hey, I do think Alexa has a chance. You know, I think Alexa is very gamed. I think her grappling skills is there, and she can grapple with Valentina. And I think she can strike with Valentina, but can she handle the strength of Shevchenko and the power of Shevchenko? Because it's not just the power of those hands, it's the power of those kicks, you know. So that's the only thing that I really question. And if she has the heart, like I believe who was it that Valentina fought last? Was it Santos, I believe? You know what I mean? I believe it was Santos. You know, see, Santos had the heart. You know what I mean? Santos had the heart. You know, Santos had the heart. And she was going toe-to-toe with Valentina. And some people thought Santos won that fight, you know? And that was a very good fight. But if she has that heart that Santos showed, then I think Alexa Grasso, she could get an upset. She could get an upset. She could maybe tap Valentina out in the 4th or 5th round and become the new champion. She could. That's not my final predictions, but hey, it could happen. It could happen if she got the heart, y'all. If she got the heart. But I'm going to go with Valentina. I think it would probably be, I know I said no, I don't think no fights will go to decision, but I think Valentina will get the job done. You know, maybe submission, or maybe this will probably be the fight that might go to decision, but maybe Valentina by submission late in the fight. And, I think Valentina will be still, but this fight could actually go to decision, you know. Maybe this will be the fight that could do that. But now on to the main event, Jon Bones Jones versus Ciryl Gane. Let's go, man. Let's go. The return of Jon Bones Jones. You know, I think this is going to be a very interesting fight because we haven't seen Jon Jones fight at heavyweight before, and heavyweight is a different ball game. It's not like absorbing punches like how you can at light heavyweight, because Jon Jones, you know, I remember at light heavyweight he kind of was absorbing a lot of punches, you know what I mean? I don't think he can absorb that many punches by Ciryl Gane like that. Not too many clean ones. So I think this is going to be a very interesting fight. But I do think it's going to be a chess match. And, you know, I think when it comes to thinking, I think Jon Jones is the best at that. And I know he's very prepared for this moment. Jon Jones do look like a hungry dog. You know, he wants it. And Ciryl Gane just looks like he's happy to be here. Like he's very happy, like a happy kid almost. But you never know, though. Ciryl Gane is real. We all know what we saw from his last fight. And yeah, he's real, and he wants to win. And he wants to be the first one to stop Jon Jones. So yeah, man, I think this is going to be a very interesting fight. You know, to me, it comes down to if Ciryl Gane can stay on the feet. If he can stay on the feet, I think he has a chance. But if Jon Jones wrestling and he starts to put him in the mud, and he starts to drown him, then hey, you know, I think Jon Jones is gonna, you know, I think he's gonna win the fight, you know, for sure, and he's gonna make it dirty. But if Ciryl Gane can stay on his feet and make it a striking battle the whole time, I think he has a chance of upsetting Jon Jones, man. I really do. Because when Jon Jones, even when he fought at light heavyweight, he was always used to being the best mover in the octagon, the guy with the best footwork, you know what I mean? And I don't know if he will have the best movement in this case or the best, footwork in the octagon, because Ciryl Gane has good movement and good footwork that can keep up with Jon Jones, you know what I mean? So I think that's very interesting. And Ciryl Gane he's not like, you know, he does have power, but it's more like precision power, not like one punch knockout power, and it's like speed. Like we haven't seen that from this type of heavyweight. But I do think Jon Jones is still going to be fast, and he's going to be a lot stronger. He's going to be the same thing he was at light heavyweight, but just bigger. So, you know, I can't wait. And I think Jon Jones, for his path to victory, is just to be a dog and, you know, to make Ciryl Gane grind for everything and to drag him in the mud and take him in the deep waters and finish him in the deep waters, you know. And for Ciryl Gane, you know, I would be looking for them leg kicks and body kicks. You know, I think leg kicks and body kicks, being very selective with the body kicks, I think will be key for Ciryl Gane, yo. But I can't wait for this fight. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be a war. You know, I think the first 2 rounds is going to be chess match, very strategic. And then I think the 3rd and 4th is going to be a dog fight. And then I think the 5th, I think Jon Jones will get the job done in the 5th, and I think he'll drown Ciryl Gane in the 5th round, and I think he'll finish him. You know, maybe by TKO or by submission, who knows? But I think Jon Jones will finish him. And the thing is about Jon Jones, man, he is one of the vicious finishers in the game. And once he smells blood, it's over. It's over. And I think he's too much of a dog, and I think he's going to solidify himself as, you know, that guy. So, hey, that's my final fight predictions right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think on this one. You know, like, subscribe, comment who y'all got at UFC 285. And, hey, I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. But make sure y'all hydrate, stay stretching. And, hey, until next time, y'all. Until next time, y'all. Stay up.